Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So this is the last video in the psychic attack series. In this video I'm just going to be talking about some ways that you can protect yourself against psychic attack. So just to say, the first thing about it is I guess your best defense against psychic attack is knowledge, being aware of it, and that was the intention behind this video series, was to highlight the issue of psychic attack and also to bring your awareness, your attention to it, because if you're not aware of it, if you don't know what it is, then you can't do anything about it. And as they say, knowledge is power. So that is your best defense against psychic attack, is to be aware of it so you can do something about it. You can feel empowered then to take action to protect yourself against psychic attack. So what are the different ways that you can use to protect yourself? There are a number of ways. I'm going to mention a few, and then I'm going to take you through an activation. So a couple of the different ways that you can use to protect yourself are by wearing protective symbols or sigils, such as a pentacle or the evil eye, are quite protective symbols, so there are many. Or wearing a talisman. So this is my talisman for protecting my energy. You can also put soul circles around yourself. A little bit messy, but it depends if you're doing spiritual or psychic work that might suit you. You can also visualize them in your mind, which I think is much easier to do. I like to do them in threes. Three is a very protective number, so I'll do 3 circles of 3, a total of 9 around me in different shapes, or in different sizes, should I say, starting with a small one around me and then getting bigger as I go out, usually around my bed and then around the circumference of my room. So another different way that you can use to protect yourself against psychic attack is energy healing techniques. So like the shield of Archangel Michael is also a really nice one to do. The energy healing technique that I'm going to take you through now is an activation of protective spheres of light around your energy field that are going to be programmed to block psychic attack. So I'm going to take you through that activation now. So if you'd just like to get into a comfortable position, and I'd invite you to close your eyes if that feels comfortable. If it doesn't, by all means keep them open. And if you would like to receive this activation, which is a bubble of white light around your energy field to block out psychic attack, please do give your permission in whatever way feels comfortable for you. So I'm going to call in my healing team of light. I call in my healing team of light. I call in my healing team of light. I'm going to ask them for their assistance to activate the spheres, white spheres of protection around those people who have given permission for them to be activated around their energy field. So I'm just going to ask who wants to do the activation. So I'm getting Archangel Metatron is coming in for this. So I'm just going to ask Archangel Metatron to step forward, please. Hello Metatron, thank you very much for being here. And I'm going to ask Metatron to activate the white sphere of protection around your energy field now, completely encapsulating or enclosing your entire energy field. I'm going to ask him to anchor that sphere into your energy field and program it to block all forms of psychic attack. Now please, Metatron. And this is just your opportunity, an invitation from me to you to tune in to yourself, into the energy that Metatron is now bringing into your field. To just connect in with your psychic senses to see what you can sense. So you might see a flash of white, you might even see a different color. You might have a vision of the bubble going around you. You might hear something. You just might have the sensation of being enclosed in a bubble. You might just know and get a sense that that's what's happening. Or the information might come true in a different way. It all just depends on how you interpret psychic energy. And indeed, you mightn't even feel anything, and that's okay too. Let's just take another minute or so to tune in, to connect in with Metatron's energy as he activates this sphere around you now. I'm going to also ask Metatron to program this sphere with the intention that it can be reinforced by yourself simply by saying, reinforce the white sphere of protection. So this is a command to empower you that you can say at any time if you feel like you need to reinforce the sphere. Feel free to say it at any stage, at any time, and the sphere will be reinforced for you if you feel you need some extra protection. So that sphere is pretty much in fully now. And you have your command that you can say at any time to empower yourself, to protect your field from psychic attack. I'm going to thank Archangel Metatron. Thank you very much for that. And I'm also going to let you know that on Instagram I have done a spiritual protection series. I do have some more information on the different ways that you can protect yourself spiritually. I also have a activation for the armor of God up there and a light language activation to protect yourself against psychic attack, if that's of interest to you as well. I will put the links to my Instagram in the description box below. So you're very welcome to check those out. Feel free if you're interested. And the last thing I wanted to say for this video was troubleshooting, because I have experienced this myself. If you are putting in your spiritual protection, your energetic boundary, and you're putting in multiple things, you're doing all the things right that you need to do to protect yourself, but you're still finding that you're still being psychically attacked. You can still feel the energy coming towards you, and it's too much. It's interfering with your energy too much. This is something that can happen and can usually indicate that there is something within you that needs healing, that needs attention. So I would say the first thing to do would be to sit quietly with yourself and to ask the questions, to ask why my psychic protection isn't working, or what needs to be healed within me, so that my psychic protection can protect me? Or what do I need to do to ensure that I'm not psychically attacked? Or at least I don't feel it to the extent that it interferes with my energy. So to sit quietly with yourself and tune in and connect and see what answers that you get in relation to that, or even journaling. You might get some answers, you might not. Spirit or the universe, if you ask the questions openly, they might bring the information to you in a different way, through a song or a YouTube video, or sometimes emails I've gotten as well, are all different kinds of ways that spirit can bring the information to you. So there is that to look at. Another nice question actually to ask yourself is, what's blocking me from putting in these spiritual boundaries, or these boundaries against psychic attack? What's the blocks? And that can just give you some indications or insights into what energy inside you might be preventing your protection from working, essentially. So some deeper issues that might come up, because it has to do, if you're putting in a protection against psychic attack, it is an energetic boundary, so issues around boundaries might come up, codependency, any sort of issues to do with self-worth, self-esteem, self-respect, and also honoring yourself might come up for you to have a look at, might serve as blocks that need your attention. And this essentially is what it's about. If you are experiencing psychic attack and your protection isn't working, that is the lesson. It's trying to get your attention to go within, to heal whatever needs to be healed. So it is basically an invitation to go within and have a look at these different things. So you could even have a health issue. Sometimes it can be to do with the throat chakra, speaking your truth or speaking boundaries, and also taking up space are some of the other issues that might come up in relation to this as well. The other thing to say is, if you need help or support, if something comes up and you're not sure how to tackle it, how to clear it, or you just want someone there to support you in your healing journey, I do one-to-one sessions online on Zoom, if that is of interest, where I clear blocks with my healing team, primarily the angels. We can do a session based around your intention and see what comes up there to clear your energy field. If that's of interest, I'm going to put the links in the description box below as well. And just to end on that, I think there are lots of things you can do to protect yourself. You are by no means defenseless or disempowered. As I said, empower yourself with the knowledge and the awareness of these different things, and then you can take the steps that you need to in order to protect yourself and put in those energetic boundaries. So that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye bye.